In today's post, I want to kind of talk a little bit about inconsistent look and feel. So one of the common things that I see a lot in SharePoint implementations, and you see it out on the web all the time as well, is that you have very inconsistent look and feel. One of the things about SharePoint is, we give sometimes our site owners the ability to be able to make customizations, be able to change their theme and be able to kind of fit their needs in that. Where overall that's, okay in certain circumstances. The problem is that what we don't consider is the user that actually has to jump from site to site. And as we've seen through many usability studies, one of the things that really causes a lot of issues is when I go from one place in a system to another and the whole look and feel is very different, and I keep having to relearn those models and that kind of stuff and keep having to look at it. And it could be everything from the location of different components to design, the way the pages lay out. On this page there's a lot of content, on this page there's really none, the picture's in a different location, this information's over here different. It starts to really work against a person and how it is. The navigation is inconsistent, all these different pieces going from these different components, and again we're hitting another one where you see this is completely different again. And so really what we want to do is we want to try and have, especially across systems now, if you have two sites in your SharePoint system and one site's for one group of users and the other site's for another group of users, and they're not going to really cross paths, then that's a whole different situation. Where you run into this is when people are members of multiple sites, multiple site collections, web apps, whatever it might be, and you have them constantly going back and forth between those and constantly have to deal with a different type of application, a different type of look and feel in there. So the best recommendation is to really keep it consistent. So again, kind of going back to that minimalist design, but overall keeping things in a consistent location. You can see this site is actually a little bit different, but overall things are in the same location. Can really make a big difference when you're talking from users and ease of use.